What's going on, man? It's Coach James. Welcome to the 2K IQ Academy, Point Guard Edition, Episode 2, Kill at Will. To be a great playmaker, you have to be a great scorer, or at least a competent one. Otherwise, the focus of the defense will simply be to take away your passing options and watch you die on your rusty spoon that you call a sword. You need to manage your scoring without being selfish as a point guard. Me personally, I like to front load my assist and kill at will when, and if needed, later. If I can dot 25 assists and just score 10 points, I'll do that every game. But if I'm throwing these hypnotizingly beautiful dimes and they keep disrespecting my art, or if the other team is just locking down my teammates, then fine, I'll go 2006 Kobe and drop 45 1 vs 5. But generally speaking, the team eats first and you want to efficiently kill at will when needed. That means if they dare disrespect you and play one-on-one, they don't send to help and they focus on taking away your passing lanes, then that man must die. And that's where we're going to start, killing your man in the one-on-one isolation opportunities. Now, like I said, the name of the game is efficiency. So as the point guard, the less dribbles and time that you can take to do what you have to do, the better things are going to be. Here, it's just one move, I get to the lane, go for the dunk. Next time we get the ball, it's the same thing. One dribble to my left, get to the lane, dunk on the team. There's 2 possessions, 2 dribbles, 4 points. Here it's just about angles. We're going to go straight, hit a pound dribble into our kill move, the Curry slide. In a game where it's so difficult to set your feet and get a good shot, I find that's the most reliable kill move for me. Here, it puts me in great position again. Slide right over, defense keeps going down, I square up, and I hit the shot that I'm so efficient at. For me, that's my best kill move. I have other ones, but this one just squares me up. There's not much they can do. It gives me the spacing I need, and I've mastered the different shot timings within it because, as you know, that's a problem in this game. And while this is a different move, it's the same concept. I'm just going straight down. He's going to keep running. I snatch it back into a nice step back shot. And then for this one, just a nice little size-up dribble to the left. Easy money. For part 2 of this scoring, we're going to focus on our catch and shitting on these motherfuckers. Catch and shoot opportunities. The big thing here is just making sure you space out to an open area and you just know your different shot timings, as we're going to see here in a second. Now, I slow this one down because he catches it high. He doesn't go below his face and he goes right into the shot. If I'm not ready for that, there's no way in hell I'm going to hit that cue. And that's where the name of the game this year is knowing your cue as opposed to timing. There's just too many variances that make it almost impossible to rely on timing. Here, it's a different shot. He drops it all the way down to the middle of his stomach, then goes up into a shot. Again, if I'm relying on timing, I have no chance of hitting that shot. Nothing crazy here, just space out to the open area so whenever he gives you that outlet pass, you're ready to knock it down. And for the last one here, it's going to be the same loading area, middle of the stomach, but look how quickly it gets all the way to the top of the shot and releases. So even if the animation is the same, the speed might change. So it's more important than ever to know the cue on your shot and to really practice the different variances of it, because you don't know what 2K is going to give you in the game, and you don't want to blow these difficult opportunities when you get them. And part 3 of our scoring video is going to focus on screen work. Now, I'll have more in-depth pick and roll stuff coming. I don't have a lot of footage to go over right now, but the principles are all pretty simple. You're just trying to find that window to peek for your shot or to get downhill depending on how the defense plays. Now, I like this because of a pick and roll, it's actually a pin down. So he's giving me the screen to use however I want as far as angles go. Now, I actually stopped before there, but that's what 2K does. It just drags you along. Luckily, he didn't step up, and I'm able to get to the top of the key. Now, here he's going to give me a screen towards the baseline so I can get downhill, and once I get there, I see the lane, but then you might notice that this guy's actually running away from the paint. If you look over to the right, you'll see that red arrow, and what that's doing is actually telling me I have a teammate out of the screen, but most likely wide open on the wing. He can obviously see that, so he's recovering, otherwise I would dot him, which leaves me with the wide open dunk. Mostly wide open. There, another screen. Now, I had this shot off of that because the defender didn't even try to fight through. However, I know that this defender is going to have to step up to me, and I know my big man is going to roll, so that's an easier pass, and I'm going to take that option every single time. Here, we're going to be patient for the screen and then reject it, because as he gets stuck into the screen, look at all the space that's open on the left. So we're going to take advantage of that, just use the Curry slide so we're still square to the basket, knock down that easy three-pointer, thanks in large part to Trent with the nice screen. And like I said, I don't have a lot here for screen work. I'll have more footage on some of my other builds, but the key is I'm kind of faking like I'm going to use the screen. I get out, he overcommits, I hit the Curry slide to give myself optimal spacing and squared up to the basket for the nice easy knockdown three-pointer. Alright, to end the video, we're going to focus on some gameplay here where I started off with a couple teammates. They quit pretty early on for various reasons, and instead of me quitting as well, I saw it as an opportunity to put myself 1 versus 5 against a pretty good squad. As you can see, much like Warzone, if you play solo duos, trios, or quads, meaning you have no teammates, it's 1 versus 2, 1 versus 3, 1 versus 4, it's going to make you a better player. And the same concept applies here. So I saw an opportunity to go 1 versus 5, see what I could do, and I ended up being responsible for all 71 points that were scored. So buddy wasted no time getting out of here, so it's 4 versus 5 already. I take the easy paint assist, which we went over in the last video, come down, get a steal. Again, he's a playmaker on defense. And then waiting for the opportunity, slip a nice little pass in there, find the shooter in the corner, and it's 5-5 just like that. And we go get the outlet. He's going to touch corner and then go to the paint. That's how you get the right spacing. If he went straight to the paint, they would have took that away and there'd be no opportunity. However, because he went corner, drew the defender over, and then cut, it was there. Just like that, 7-0 run, 4 versus 5. It's looking pretty solid, but 2K is going to start 2King for too long, and they're going to get a little frustrated. And I understand it. Nice three-pointer right there, just keep it going. Down 6 here. Hit the backdoor cut, trying to keep it as competitive as we can. But as you can see, they're still pulling away just off silly things. Here we go. There's that pin down you saw earlier into a nice three-pointer that brings it back to a 6-point ball game. But I believe this is... yeah, that's the play that did it. The lack of paint defense is infuriating, and I do understand that. But 8-point ball game, 3 versus 5 at this point, and I'm responsible for all 19 points. I'm going to try to keep this going with my Curry slide into a step back, get the space I need, hit that 3, and it's a 5-point ball game. Did not take long, and his brother quit as well. Again, I understand. So as soon as he quit, just like last time, just kidding, I missed that shot. But hold on a second. Get that back here. Thank you. Wasn't done. I hit a mid-range, so I hit a bucket every time somebody quits, responsible for 24 points, 6-point ball game. Somebody else quit, so I had to do what I have to do. I hit a three-pointer. It's kind of a thing. If someone quits, I got to score a bucket so the other team knows I ain't going nowhere. 5 versus 5 or 1 versus 5, it's all the same thing. It's about efficiency, getting to your spot, and executing. I make the dame behind the back, I get to my spot at the top of the key, and then I execute on my shot. So again, my guy, you know, he holds his own on defense. I can go one-on-one against anybody for the most part, but he is more of a playmaker. So here we get downhill, and I'm just trying to get the ball rolling offensively. So I go straight there, I get the dunk, trying to set the tone. 7-point ball game, and it's 1 versus 5 already. As you can see, I'm responsible for all 32 points. So when it comes to ISO, you have to be efficient with your kill move and your counter. They took away my kill move, I hit him with the counter, I got downhill, dunked on 3 guys. Get the ball right back. This time they're expecting me to go downhill, so I stop. I have good positioning. I Curry slide to make sure I keep that crab, and then I hit this shot right in between good defense. Angles, angles, angles. Here I'm going to the left. I can see them blitzing me. I have an opportunity to go behind my back with that dame behind the back, split the defense, and boom, a wide open 3-point attempt. Except I don't shoot it because I just got all those dunks and I got dunk happy. Should have took the 3. I didn't. I go down a hill, and 2K promptly reminds me why nobody likes this game. All right, here they're starting to blitz me. Pass to the AI, get the ball right back. Now I'm going to try to hit him with a pump fake. He doesn't bite. I do a size up to the left, just trying to shift him a little bit. Hit that pound dribble, Curry slide behind. Look at the separation that simple move generates. And then all you have to do is execute on your shot. Same thing, pound dribble behind. This time they did a good job of taking away my 3-pointer, so I simply speed burst out of there, got downhill, and hit him with the beautiful dunk on 3 teammates. Not bad for a dude with 80 dunk. However, they did start getting me cold because it is 1 versus 5 in the 4th quarter. Nice little thing. You can throw the alley-oop, get that right away, go back to getting scorching hot. Look at the pass here. Man, that's impressive. Anyways, they took away my 3-pointer, forced me inside the mid-range, but I still executed on it. Here, nothing crazy. I don't want a mid-range. I know he's going to blitz me, so I space out to the right. And then just to cap it off, the weakest layup you've ever seen. 45 points, 9 assists, and for the most part, kept the game competitive. But anyways, man, as always, I appreciate the love and support. If you take anything from today's video, just remember that while a true point guard is going to make his teammates better, there's going to be times where you have to be a dominant scorer, no matter how great your playmaking may be. I cannot recommend highly enough to master a kill move or 2 into your shot, and then 1 to 2 counters off each move. Your bag doesn't have to be deep to be deadly in 2K23. Next video, I'll break down a game where I showcase the whole flow of the game, starting with the team eating first, then I have to take over to ensure the dub. It's all about recognizing the flow of the game and what version of point guard your team needs to find success. Until next time, I can't say it enough. I appreciate you and your support.